Hello everyone and welcome back to part 2 of my series Supernatural Sundays, where we take a look at all things spooky and have some fun. This week we're going to take a look at Zombie Road in St. Louis, Missouri. A young man, one of his friends, and a couple of their lady friends were out walking on Zombie Road at night. They were home from college for winter break. While walking relatively close to each other, they saw a big black shape appear in front of them. No one could make out what it was, but the moment that it held, they ran in the other direction. They could not tell you what it was, but they said that it snarled at them. It was about 1 foot by 1 foot. No idea what creature this could be. The group decided to return a second time and tempt fate. After walking about 10 to 15 minutes down the road, this young man decides he wants to say something scary to try and scare his group of friends. Perfect timing, I know. He said, "Isn't this one of the most scariest places in St. Louis?" Immediately after, about 35 feet to the right, they hear a loud female demonic scream. He thinks it came from the sound of a middle-aged woman. Needless to say, the group did not linger. They took off like bats out of hell. This young man had occurrences happen over 7 times on Zombie Road, each one progressing worse than the last, leading up to this scream and the creature that growled at them. Before, it just felt like they were being watched. They were being stalked. It was uneasy. Hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, but they did not heed the warning. A young woman also had an experience on Zombie Road where she was out filming it with a group of friends. You know, the typical paranormal ghost hunting stuff. Let's film our experience. When as they're returning to their car, she hears a little girl's voice come from behind her going, "Mummy?" This young woman swears that the repeated "Mummy? Mummy?" was this spirit, creature, entity asking if this woman was indeed this entity's mother. After hearing this, she did the sensible thing, met up with her friends, booked it out of there, and has never been back. It is rumored that Zombie Road is built on a Native American burial ground, which, in my personal opinion, explains everything. You do not trespass on the dead. I grew up in an area where a town was built on an Indian burial ground, and oh my God, I have seen some stuff. If you would like to hear those stories, let me know down in the comments and I will cover that. Well, thank you for joining me for this episode of Supernatural Sunday. I hope to see you next week for the next part.